Hi. Hello. Welcome to this. It's me, Cranberry. Hello. Hi. If this is your first time watching me play a video game, welcome. If it's not your first time, then welcome back, I guess. You know, new Magic the Gathering set came out. I figured it might be fun to do a draft for the new set. Yeah. Without further ado, let's hop in there. Hopefully it goes well. I imagine the queue here will not be too long. Set just came out yesterday, I believe. So, yeah. Hi. Oh, boom. There you go. So, what are we looking to draft here? Right off the bat, my understanding is that black is a pretty strong color. Very high density of strong rares and pretty good playable commons and uncommons. So, what do we play with it? Black-white's supposed to be a life gain themed. Blue-black's supposed to be a zombie theme with, like, the exploit mechanic. Probably one of those two combos is what we'll be looking towards, but you know, we'll see what we get. We will see what we get. So there's a pretty solid chance that the people watching this, maybe not the biggest Magic the Gathering fans, don't understand the rules exactly, and hey, you know, this is not gonna be a guide video on how to play, I'm sorry to say. So if you're lost, I can't help you there. Oh, let's try to queue again. Maybe people will press the ready up button this time. You want hey, oh, one more please. pretty please. Come on. Hey, there we go. Okay, we're in there. Opening pack, Alchemist Gambit, trash card. Horrible. Not excited about that. What do we got here in the rest of the pack, though? A2. And it has training on it as well, which is interesting. This cat's not too bad, though. 2 mana, 1/1. If you can play it on turn 2 and it gets in there, it'll be really good. Good in like a control shell. Not much else that feels like really good in the pack here. Sure, we can try the cat spirit first. And then the flip side is an aura, which is the same effect. Basically becomes curiosity. Though for 1 extra mana. Bleeding Spirit. Spell 3 cards from your graveyard, gains first strike till end of turn. Oh, interesting. So it's an evasive spirit. Not super interesting. This is a werewolf that makes tokens. Strange. This feels better than that other uncommon we saw. This is a 3 mana 2/1 with training. And I guess it doesn't have the other the flying effect, but that doesn't seem that important to me. Vampire's Kiss, eh. This seems really good. Just being able to -2/-2 for 1 on enemy creatures. Oh, no, fuck me. Apparently I auto-picked this and didn't click it in time. That's my bad. Took a little too long to pick there. Ooh, but, you know what, maybe that's for the best. I've seen this card, Vile Spawn Spider, pretty solid. Pretty solid, I gotta say. So maybe, you know, this is a happy mistake. This, I'm not super interested in, but the spider is pretty cool. Let's go with, let's select the spider for now. Yeah, I like where we're at right here. We're like more like a mid-range deck, I would say. This is a werewolf too, so we might have some minor werewolf synergies in this deck, but we'll see. Let's take it. Screaming Swarm. Whenever you attack with 1 or more creatures, target player mills that many cards. Oh, and it recurs itself. That's pretty sick. I don't know how relevant the mill effect is, but I do love the art of this. This is pretty sick. Screaming Swarm, good art. good unit to put the cat aura on if the cat does die. It's pretty sick. Toxic Scorpion. This seems pretty, a 2-mana 1/1 Death Touch is pretty sick as well. But I gotta go with the Screaming Swarm, I think, and maybe we'll get this Toxic Scorpion on the wheel here. It's pretty nice. Another Spirit. 3 mana or 4, yeah, 3 mana 1/4 Reach Training. That's not too shabby. 3 mana 2/3 flyer, can only block other flyers. Ward 2. That's weird. 6 mana 5/5. It's not the best value. I don't know how. Maybe we're supposed to play flyers and like just weird auras. I don't know. What does this lantern do? Nah, I mean, it draws a card, which is not the worst, but that's like pretty conditional. I'll take the Wanderless Spirit for now, I believe. Cruel Witness. 4 mana 3/3 flyer is just not bad value in general. This card got reprinted in this set, wasn't it? Just in the last set. That's kind of weird. Not a bad card. But I think I want to go with the Cruel Witness here. This is a pretty solid 3/3 flyer. Seems good for us. Mulch. Mulch is a card I like in general, but I don't know if it's good in this deck. This is a reprint. I'm pretty sure this used to be like in the... Maybe it was in the original Innistrad, I forget, but I've seen this card before. Undead Butler. Eh. We have some pretty expensive cards, so being able to hit our land drop seems pretty relevant here, so we'll take the Mulch. Any recursion would be nice too, I imagine. Wash away, counter target spell. 3 mana counter spell that you can spend 1 mana on to do weird stuff with. Not the most amazing. Interesting combat trick. Kind of a strange looter. I think we'll just take this. I don't know, I'm panicking there a bit as far as time was concerned. The top 7 cards, put the 2 land cards from them on the battlefield. This 4 mana for this effect in limited. I don't like it that much. We missed the Scorpion, by the way, too, which is unfortunate. This is the pack that had the Scorpion, I'm pretty sure. This is fine. This is like a kind of a pseudo removal spell. Sure, we're doing self mill here. It seems like. I mean, I know that's what blue green does in this set, but I don't know. Draw 2 cards. I mean, this is fine. If we splash black, maybe we can play this, but for now, not really interested. Witch's Web seems pretty trash too. Okay, we got the lantern on the wheel. That's weird. And okay, so green's kind of open, it looks like. I don't see us playing Snarling Wolf. It's kind of just too low impact. Glorious Sunrise. I've seen this enchantment before when I was looking at the set. This is kind of a weird one, but it's it's in our colors and it's pretty solid. Like usually the idea of this card is if you have it's a 5 mana enchantment. If you have a creature with 3 power, you draw a card, and then if you don't, you gain 3 life. The other 2 modes aren't that important. They're not terrible, but they're not super important. But those 2 modes on their own, not bad. Usually you should be using this just to draw a card every turn, ideally. We don't have that many creatures with 3 power or more, though, so we got to keep that in mind. I like it, though. And if we need to, we can power out like a 6 or 7 drop with it as well. Spiked Ripsaw. A creature attacks, you may sacrifice a forest. You don't have to sacrifice it, though, so that's not the worst enchantment I've ever seen. There's another Toxic Scorpion. Would be nice if it came back. But I think people are moving out of green. Looking at that last pack, it seemed like green was pretty open. So I'm going to trust the Toxic Scorpion will come back to us next time. We'll take the Ripsaw here. We're not going to use the forest sacrificing effect too often. I think we're just playing this as like equipment, basically. We have a few flyers, so it'll be pretty good. Jacob Hauken Inspector. This is a mythic I've seen, which is also really cool. Basically, the way this card works is it's a looter. You draw a card, and then you exile a card. Eventually, you flip it over. When you flip it over, you start getting free spells every turn. Basically, is how this works. Which is good. This is a really solid pickup. I'm surprised someone backed this, because it's pretty easy. It's not pretty easy to splash it, I guess, but it's not like, you know, just 1 blue mana. Not crazy. I mean, we have some spears, but not a ton. But it seems playable in this deck, I would say. Nothing crazy that we want to get instead. Yeah, the werewolf bounce is a little too conditional. Another one of these werewolf guys, which is kind of weird. Oh, that's pretty cool. Although it's easy to get blown out with this, though, so you gotta be careful. But we have like a weird kind of aura thing going on too. I know auras are supposed to be like blue-white specifically, but I don't know, it's not too bad. This, however, though, when you look at it, is actually just I'm taking the Oak Shade Stalker. At worst, this thing's a 3-mana 3/3, and late game you can flash it in as a 5-mana 3/3 that can maybe be a 6/3 sometimes. This is pretty cool, actually. You got the Cartographer's Survey again. Still don't like it. Thoughts haven't really changed about that one too much. 4 mana. This is actually really cool. Okay, so this is 4 mana for 4/2 worth of stats. But the recruit has training, and training is whenever it attacks with another creature that's stronger than it, you get counters on it. So it makes a creature stronger than it already by default. This is a really sick card, actually. I don't know if it's super good, but it seems playable. Another Geist Snare. I think I'd rather just have another Wandering Spirit, though, first. And then we see another Geist Snare. Then we can consider taking it. Wolf Strike. Target creature you control gets +2/+0 until end of turn if it's night. Then it deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. This is already good without the night effect. So I'll take Wolf Strike here. It's not a fight effect, it just deals damage to equal to its power. That's a pretty good removal card for us, I feel like. Storm Chaser Drake. Yeah, this seems good. A 2-mana 2/1 flyer. How did this go this late? What the fuck, actually? A 2-mana 2/1 flyer with no downside is already a great spell. Or great card, or creature, I guess. And then if we ever target it with auras, or if our opponent tries to remove it, we draw a card. That's very good. This is not the worst. I guess we'll take it in the sideboard for now. It's more of an aggressive card, I feel like. We're trying to tap down creatures and swing in, but I don't know. I like this zombie Drake here too. Oh, excuse me. Well, I'm still here. What did you just pick up, game? Oh well, whatever. So I forget the draft gets faster as we get through. What? Put this in the side. I didn't even get a chance to read that, but the other 2 cards were just trash, so do not want them. What did we pick up instead? Alana and are these Hansel and Gretel? What are these 2? 4 mana, 2/3, first strike reach. Put +1/+1 counters on another target creature. It's not bad. Pretty cool, actually, but I don't think it's worth the splash for us. We got an egg. Sacrifice egg, return it to the battlefield transformed. So we have to sacrifice this thing of our own volition. We can't actually let it die. This is not good for us. Taxidermist. This seems good. This seems very good for us, actually. The Taxidermist seems sweet for us. We'll take that. Gutter Skulker. Can't be blocked as long as it's attacking alone. Yeah, it seems good to me. Just a 4 mana 3/3 unblockable sometimes. Oh god, sorry. Sorry about that sneeze. Ugh. Oh, they got Syncopate in this in the draft. That's kind of cool. Ugh. I still want the Gutter Skulker. It's a pretty good playable creature for us here. It's also a spirit, which might be relevant. Laid to Rest. Whenever a human you control dies, draw a card. How many humans do I have? 1, 2, 3, sometimes 4, sometimes 5. I have a decent number of them. I don't think I want Laid to Rest, though. It seems like it might just do nothing for us. This is sick. 3 mana, 3/2. When it dies, draw a card. Yeah, you love to see that. Maybe Fear of Death will come around on this on the wheel. Be pretty nice too. And the Shader or the Oak Shade Stalker already wheeled once. So if we need it, it can wheel again for us, hopefully. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 flyer. That's solid. I don't hate that. We have a lot of creatures in this deck, but you know, that's just limited for you. But it's not only creatures. Look at our breakdown, right? We have 7 non-creatures in our deck right now. Oh, you know what? I'd rather just have an Evolving Wilds, actually. Just some nice mana fixing. We have a lot of playables. That should be pretty good for us. Path of Peril. It's a pretty good spell. It's outside of our colors by a pretty wide margin. With just 3 mana, destroy all 2-drops, or 2 or less drops. Kills all tokens for 3. It's pretty good, and then you can, you know, cleave it later as well. That's pretty solid. I think we'll take another Evolving Wilds. Evolving Wilds kind of also works with Fear of Death there. Fear of Death seems to care about how many cards we have in our graveyard, so that's pretty nice. Lantern Bearer, 1/1 flyer. Gives the flying enchantment to other creatures. Not good. I'd rather just take this, I think, honestly. 3 mana counter target creature spell. They don't even get a chance. It's just a better, not a better Essence Capture, but it's a pretty close to Essence Capture, which is a pretty strong card. Binding Geist. Oh, so it's kind of like a pseudo removal spell. Well, grab it for now. More Evolving Wilds, honestly. That dog was kind of cool, but I don't want it. Put this in the sideboard. We start looking at what we're going to cut here. I don't want any of these, really. I think I want a Syncopate. Syncopate? Bleh? Syncopate. A little unsure about the Ripsaw. 3 to equip is pretty expensive. Oh, we can probably get rid of Sheltering Boughs. Then we can cut that. This deck is a little more aggressive than I thought it would be. Just fine. Should remove. We want creatures with power 3 or greater to trigger the draw effect of Glorious Sunrise. It's pretty important for us. Not the most important thing in the world, but fairly important. This is just good, by the way. I didn't realize this. This is by itself a 4/4 for 4, and then it becomes better. I don't think being a werewolf is nearly as big of a reliability in this set as it was in Midnight Hunt. Midnight Hunt had the common artifact spell that was just like, hey, just kill werewolves. So yeah, that's not as big of a deal here. This binding Geist, 3 mana, 3/1. -2/-0 on the flip side, so you play them other creatures. I don't think we need it. Oh, it is a 3-power creature though. Let's get rid of 1 Wandering Spirit. I think this thing is just unnecessary. So I gotta get rid of 3 cards. What the heck, dude? Wait, I didn't get rid of you. Get out of here. 1. We don't have much we don't have any recursion really, so I'm kind of afraid of just milling myself out here, I guess. This guy's pretty sick though. He will hopefully win for us. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough call. Maybe Syncopate's actually what we should get rid of. Yeah, I could see us curving out here and just never having the time to hold up Syncopate mana. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I like the way this looks, I think. Pretty high density of creatures, which is good. Right? 16 creatures, 7 non-creatures. It's pretty solid. Pretty decent curve, too. Okay. Let's see how we do. Hopefully not horribly. BJO. I mean, Catgeist on the draw is pretty solid, or on our opening hand is pretty draw. We're on the be better on the play. Let's be honest, but seeing it this early is pretty solid. Hopefully they're just gonna dirtle around for a bit. Would be nice. Seems unlikely. Green has a lot of 2-drops in it. Yeah, there you go. At the beginning of combat in your turn, if you control another wolf or werewolf. That's a pretty good card. I'm not gonna deny it. What are you looking at here? Reading my Catgeist? Okay, white was not the color I was expecting to see here. But it's here. I'm not going to block. We're gonna put out our 3-drop here and hope that it can trade with this Pack Song Pup if they try to swing in. This is gonna be an attrition game for sure. Looking at what we got here, we need to survive until we get the 6 mana so we can play the Screaming Swarm. Okay, well. Might be a problem. How do we handle Sigardian Paladin? Okay. We don't want to let the Weaver flip. But we're in a really just a nasty spot right now. I think it's important for us to hit 5 mana next turn, so I think we played the... Oh man, it sucks, but I think we gotta let him flip, actually. I guess our Stalker flips too, which isn't so bad. We'll siphon essence with any creatures they play. And if he swings in here, we'll trade off the ambusher in a freaking heartbeat. This pack song pup though is a beating, dude. A 2-drop that became a 4/4 is messed up. I didn't realize it was my turn to pass there. He's coming in. Okay. Well, the pack song pup's just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger, so I feel like that's what we should kill right now. You want to give it trample and lifelink? Be my guest, pal. It's just 1 extra damage you're pushing through, which is not like a huge deal. I guess you're gaining more life too, which may be relevant. Who knows? At 32. Okay, and then we definitely fire this off at the first chance we get. Activate this. I'll take a blue here. Oh, and that's a good get for us too. So, I mean, we can Glorious Sunrise with draw a card, but we don't have a creature, so it doesn't matter. We'll gain 3 life, and we can swing in for 1 here and draw a card. I think that's honestly fine. I think we're not at immediate threat of death right now. I think that's okay for us. We can gain 3 extra green mana next turn, and just fill the board with blockers. And then hopefully just value out our opponent here. They have a ton more life than us, but we can grind that out, I think. Okay, they're coming in. Circle of Confinement. What does this do? You fucker. That's fine though. So we'll go post combat here, and we'll play some stuff. We need Sunrise to give us the 3 green. How many creatures do we have in our graveyard? 1. Millipede is not great right now, so I think we go Hook Hand and maybe put the Taxidermist down. If they wanna swing in here, we can do a couple things. We can trade Hook Hand for Paladin, but I don't like that much. I'd rather if they attack with both creatures, we'll probably go block here, and then maybe just chump because I'm worried about a combat trick. But push through enough damage, we got to be careful. And if these creatures die, it just makes Millipede bigger. Which is good for us. I think I'd rather trade off, I think. Looking at it. Play it like this, and I think we let the Weaver just get through. I don't know the tricks that well in this format, but I don't think there's a +4/+4 or anything like that we have to worry about too much. Okay, that's just a bear, as far as I'm concerned. I'd rather play Millipede before playing Scab for obvious reasons. I think we do that. That's nice. I think we milled 2 creatures off of that too, which really pumped up our Millipede. Oh, and that set off Taxidermist too, which is nice. I think we just, let's be a little safe, let's be a little conservative here, and let's just gain some life. And stay on the defense until We're in a good position. We'll probably end step on their turn. Use this Blood Vial to discard our Mulch. I think we're on the other side now. I think we're in a good position here. It is nighttime. Not a huge deal for us, I think. Let's draw a card. Let's chip in here too when we can. You want to play some Screaming Birds? How do you guys feel about some Screaming Birds on this one, huh? I'm a rather big fan, I'd say. Maybe we should have gone for Scab, because if we went Scab, actually, we'd have mana up to play Geist Snare here. Not a huge deal, though, as you can see. And now the birds get in. We'll keep drawing. We can swing on the Centipede too. I don't hate that. But we're still a little vulnerable. Ah, you know, fuck it. Let's go. Mill 2, coward. You got a second pup? Dude, that's sick. You want a double block? I'll trade off here if you want. No? Okay, interesting. Down for a Scab here. Exile 2 creatures. I think it does actually lower the power of Taxidermist, though. Just fine. We'll just tap him for a Spore Crawler instead. Okay, nighttime again. I mean, Gutter Skulker doesn't do anything here for us, basically. Let's draw a card. Get in with the flyers here. Keep milling them out. Yeah, I haven't seen any like graveyard value in their deck right now, so. Although they had Retrieve actually, which is pretty funny that we milled. Let's play Geist. Let's play Skulker. So that way we flip the werewolves back over. Don't want him doing any sneaky nonsense with Weaver Blossoms being a 3/4 instead of a 2/3. And there you go. Look at that. It was looking pretty dicey there. But Glorious Sunrise took over the game for us there, as was the intention of putting it in the deck, I suppose. Okay. Apparently got some rewards, pretty cool. Let's keep going. Kuasimoto. Okay. This is a very blue hand, but it's also filled with blue spells, so we can keep it, I suppose. They seem to be on the mulligan here, which is, I guess, good news for us. Okay. Millipede, not the best draw. Arguably the literal worst draw in our deck. Seem to be against another green-white player. Let's see if they play that puppy again. The puppy was a 1-drop before, so if they're playing it on turn 2, that's just kind of, you know, unfortunate timing for them. Binding Geist. Okay, another green card. Any day now, game, if you want to give me, you know, Green land would be good. A forest, evolving wilds would be nice. Rift Rider. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Oh, absolutely trade off here. 100%. No doubt in my mind. Hey, there's an evolving wilds. Okay. So we'll evolving wilds here. Now we could Binding Geist the Griff Rider, but I'd rather hold up Siphon Essence for whatever the next creature is they play. So we'll take the 2 damage. We'll pass the turn. I'd also like this to stay in the graveyard for when we play Millipede, so we get more counters. And they end up finding it more useful to play Skyward Scob off of this being in the graveyard too. Should have probably Essence there actually. Oh, let's Essence that. Didn't matter too much. Before I forget, let's just trigger the Evolving Wilds now. Grab our forest. Could Millipede, although I kind of like just playing the hook hand. Does a pretty good job of blocking the Non-Heart Disciple, and it saves mana for this Blood Vial. We'll probably end up pitching the. Actually, I don't want to pitch anything here. I don't see us Blood Vialing here actually. I might get in with the Griff Rider, but that's not a huge deal. Yeah, but we have plenty of time. I don't like how they looked at my They looked at their Dawnheart, then looked at my hook hand. Whether they're trying to do something. Dies, put its counters on target creature you control. Okay. Interesting. Trying to play another creature? What are you doing here, bud? They might just swing in to get the +1/+1 counter on Griff Rider and bluff a combat trick. Okay, well. Not willing to bluff the combat trick, I suppose. Would have gone for the block if they did. But maybe good on them, I don't know. Listen, I got all the time in the world here. I'm not worried about putting this Geist on the Griff Rider. I'll rather play the Millipede first. Okay. Take a 4/4 here. We could swing in with that Mariner too, I suppose. Yeah, we got a much better board. We'll win this race by a lot. Yeah, that concerns me. What's the trick here? What's the play? You just wanted to block 4 damage? That's it? Okay, well, I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth your 2-drop to prevent 4 damage. I was. Oh my god, Cartographer Survey. What are you trying to play? What are you ramping in here? Into your Kusamita? What's going on? What did we mill into our graveyard? Anything cool? Nothing really. Okay, well. Rift Rider swings in. So we don't have enough creatures. Oh no, we do have enough creatures to exile. We have Reclusive, Taxidermist, and we have Binding Geist. But honestly, I think I would rather just use the Geist on the Rift Rider here. And we can be a bit more mana efficient, right? So what we do is, first off, see if he'll trade another 2-drop, I guess. Is he so adverse to taking 4 damage? No, not this time. Okay. We'll play our Rural Recruit here. And I think we Geist the Griff Rider here. In theory, can get more counters, right? If he attacks with Griff Rider and with the Disciple, it will get a +1/+1 counter. And become a 1/2. Okay, are you gonna destroy my Blood Vial? What are you doing? I mean, it's the only target. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, come on. Okay, I don't know what this man's doing. What do you need all this mana for? Welcoming Vampire would have been pretty sick to draw. You swing Disciple and Griff Rider. That is my question for you, sir. What will you do? Come on. No? Okay. You will suffer for this. We're just gonna main phase this, I guess. They can't do any sneaky blocks. Mariner kills the Slinger. Really get in there. Training makes us a 2/2, so you can trade if you want. But if you trade, you do also just like go to 1 life. No, you traded for the 3/1. Not the worst idea, honestly. I don't hate the idea, but we're gonna play our Stalker now and just really just overcommit to this board, so when we get board wipe, we feel really bad about it. No, okay, well, we'll just swing in. Okay, cool. That one was weird. That was kind of our opponent just did nothing, made weird trades, and then just lost. So yeah, you know, sometimes that's just how it goes. We'll see, what do we got here? A little bit of a spicy keep on that one, too, keeping the only blue land hand. Could have definitely gone downhill for us. We have like 9 green sources in the deck. The odds are pretty good we'd find one. Pretty good opening hand. No 2-drops, but our deck is like 50% 2-drops, so hopefully we find one. It'd be nice to Geist Light Snare something maybe too. You get the chance? No? Okay, well. We'll play Geist into Geist. Here it looks like. Our opponent is playing definitely a more aggressive deck. I'm okay with playing Binding Geist here and just trading. Like, this is a much scarier card than Binding Geist. Like, this card's effect only gets better, and this card's effect gets better when it dies. Interesting choice to sacrifice the blood token now and lose the ability to use your Blood Tithe Harvester. Not that you want to use it right now or anything, but whatever. Okay. Interesting. Do you want to give your Harvester lifelink this turn? And unblockable? Sir? Hello? Sir, please pick a action. Oh, thank you. Okay, cool. I mean, we're not gonna fuck around here. We're gonna swing in. You want to trade? No, okay. Well, we have counter spells we can hold up here, but I'd rather just develop the board. This will also make this only 1-costed in the future. Although, never mind. Sorry, I misread this. I thought it was for each spirit you controlled. I did not understand this card correctly. Either way. Oh, hey, come on, man. That's a good spell. What the hell? Yeah, the counter pick. Messed up. Okay, this is really good for us here, because now we can hold up both Geistlight Snare and Siphon Essence. Let's pass and try to force him to use the invitation, I guess. Not that it really matters that much. I don't want to race him here. He seems like a more... I mean, black-red's a more aggressive deck for sure. So I'd rather just try to be on the defense here. I got these counter spells I want to use eventually. Yeah, I figured he'd do it now. We had to force him to pop it eventually. You know what? It's not that good of a card, but you know what? I just want to get this out of my... I want to use this when it's actually usable. If he plays that especially, then this card becomes even worse, because he's going to have enough mana to pay for it. Okay. Well, let's again try to trade the Geist for the Harvester. Holding up Siphon Essence as well. Hoping for like a big 6-drop here. Okay, whatever. Fine. You got your heirloom. Are you happy? You can exile my Gutter Skulker enchantment now. Weirdo. What was the point of that? Hauken Mariner is pretty good here. It's probably worth playing it to go shields down for the Siphon Essence here. Let's attack in. If you want to give Groom's Finery to the Harvester and swing in, we are in a good position to race now, especially with this Mariner. We can Fear of Death the Harvester, and then hold up counter spells afterwards. He's just flooding, dude. Look at this guy. He's just flooding. Oh my god, what the heck is this? Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, well, you have 2 mana. Are you gonna give it haste? Oh, you're gonna give this haste. Interesting. Okay. He doesn't want to trade, though. Strange. We're gonna go Fear of Death on the Pyre spawn. 3/4 now. We're gonna swing in with just the Storm Chaser Drake, honestly. Then we're gonna keep these 2 on defense. If he gives Finery to Pyre spawn, we can just block with the Mariner. He then pings off the Geist. You fucker. This fucking guy, dude. Wedding security. Okay. Man, I hate making this trade, but we gotta do it, I think. He gets to pick off the Mariner, I know. Yeah, this is not great. We need some top decks here. That is not the top deck we were looking for. Absolutely not. We'll just keep it in hand. There's no point in playing it, really. Okay. Rude. This is the easiest double block of my life. You may have a combat trick, but you didn't make it with that attack in mind, so... Like, come on. Now, post-combat, he can use the heirloom to exile my Binding Geist Spirit, but maybe they'll forget. Hello, sir? Exile the Drake, it's a threat. Ah, you fucker. Okay. Wandering Spirit. Not the best get for us here. Not by a long shot. Cannot block the Harvester. We're gonna save this Evolving Wild in hand. The idea here being that, like, hopefully our opponent will have like another discard spell and they'll try to discard our Evolving Wild. That's the plan. Yeah, we're dead pretty soon here though. Okay. Jacob, you're a little late. I gotta say, buddy, you're a little late to the party here. We'll play it out, but like there is just no way. I actually am looking at it now. There is just no way we win this. Let's just bow out with some grace here. We can chump block and survive another turn, but like there's no draw that can save us at that point. Unfortunate. The discard 2 spell that they hit us with, aim for the head, really knocked us out of that game, I feel like. It got rid of our Scob, and it got rid of our counterspell. This was not expecting it. What are you? Some sort of weird, like, magical demon vampire? Oh, yo, turn 2 Jacob? That should be solid for us. This, I'm liking this hand a lot. This is our best opening hand so far. It would be nice if we got to go first, ever. I forget if last game if we went first or not, but I feel like we've been getting on the draw every game. That's fine. Evolving Wilds here is a good draw as well. Okay. A little worried. It's a 2-mana double striker. Hopefully it doesn't have like a sick equipment to give it right away. We'll see. If you swing, I'm not blocking. I'm letting you know right now, I am not risking losing Jacob to like a stupid combat trick. Like any combat trick and Jacob dies. This is my main man. He's probably reading Jacob because it's got like 8 fucking billion paragraphs of text on it. No blocks. Absolutely not. You can get, that's your damage, you can keep that. Congratulations. We are going to play the spider, I believe. Yes. We're going to end step Jacob. Okay. Is it really worth it? You have no mana. I'm gonna block this time. I'm not gonna block this time. I'm dumb. It's still 2 damage. I cannot block this time. Enjoy your 2 damage. Like what the fuck was that? Was that really worth it for you? Okay, well, I mean, I'm just gonna play I forgot to use Jacob's ability. God damn it. Hey. Faithbound Judge. I have to kill this. Hold on. What does the flip side do? Can I see the flip side, please? What the fuck? Okay, well. That's fucked up. Okay, remember Jacob. Remember Jacob. Millipede, you can go into exile for now. We're a whiles away from playing you, I think. This thing is just fucked, dude. Okay, we got some stuff we can do here. We can kill Jacob, or not Jacob, we can kill the judge. I'm just worried about the judge, like, in 8 turns from now, just murdering me. Is, like, the thing. You can't block my Skulker, by the way. He's too sneaky. I mean, they did miss the land drop, so they are, like, oh, fuck. Fuck me, man. Like, do I just let my opponent have a 4/4 flying vigilance, or do I risk killing it and then me losing the game, like, 6 turns from now? I think I have to kill it, honestly. I'm sorry, but I think I have to do a murder. With the Skulker, I'm pretty confident we can actually kill him fast enough. Here, I got plans here. I got tons of machinations that I'm working on here. Get this taxidermist out of my face. Mill a card, I guess. Mischievous cat girl. Okay. So here's the plan. I got a couple plans here. First things first, we equip the Ripjaw to the Skulker. Skulker loves this Ripjaw, Ripsaw, whatever. Second off, you go Wolf Strike. Wolf Strike murders the judge. And then you attack with this fucker. And they can't even block because they don't know how. I will not sacrifice a forest because he already is unblockable. There's no need for trample. My opponent loses this game in 2 turns as it stands. So, good luck, fucker. I will never pay for my sins. Oh my fucking god. God damn you. Okay, hold on. Time to reevaluate this game. What are you doing? I guess you're tapping that. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I will not block. I refused. I don't know how to block. I have an upkeep trigger I need to do. Let's put that in place first. Exile a card, exile the you know, exile the sunrise. Check this shit out. Oh, never mind. I fucked up my thing. Oh well, either way. Just do this now. On. Ah, fuck. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Oh, I do the ability. Okay. Oh, I'd like to pay 6, please. Yep, pay 6. Thank you. Okay, this is all fine. I wanted to get this to exile a card, basically, but I messed up. I did not mess up the sequencing. There's just no way to do the sequencing correctly. Anyway, draw a card, please. Thank you. Give me 3 mana on this land. Attack in. We gotta kill him pretty quickly. There's a bit of urgency because this thing will eventually murder us. Maybe I'm focusing too much on the Sinner's Judgment, but I am just kind of terrified of it. That's not gonna help you. Scattered Thoughts is not a good play. I mean, maybe it's your best play. I don't know. I don't know, Antonio, but like this is not a good position for you to be in. Tapping out to draw cards when I have like, you know, a ton of damage coming down board and you have only 9 life left is not a good place to be. For sure. Okay, you play a land, obviously. You probably play Millipede here, I imagine. Millipede seems like a pretty good play to me. Get to mill some cards. Get a big booty on that creature. We could sacrifice the spider too for 4 1/1s. It doesn't seem that good right now. We need to put this Ripsaw on someone, probably on the Stalker, just so we can really swing through here. And let's just push through. I don't want to draw cards because our deck is actually going to thin itself out pretty quickly right now. We're milling a card every turn. We're exiling a card off of Jacob's Insight or whatever. I think we just push through for damage here. I will not sacrifice... actually, I could sacrifice a forest. You know what? Yeah. Hell yeah, trample. They concede. Cool. Okay. Good game. Jacob, obviously busted if you get it on turn 2 there, was doing some great work for us. You know, looting is a strong effect, especially in limited, but just in general, it's a pretty good effect. And then turning into, you know, just such a value engine is pretty nuts. They had a pretty scary card there too. I had seen that card, the whatever it was, the Judge. I had seen that card, but I didn't. When I looked at it, I didn't realize it had a flip side. I didn't notice the disturb cost on the bottom of it. That's pretty funny. That's a person who should have been playing a lot of ramp, so that way they could ramp up to that effect quickly. This is a pretty good start for us. Vile Spawn Spider on turn 2 should be pretty good. Got Fear of Death as well, and I got Binding Guys, which is I misread this text. Or not even that. I didn't even know what this text was, actually. I just thought this was a 3-1 that turned into a -2, -0 enchantment. I didn't realize it had the attack trigger. Which is not that big of a difference, but like definitely like worthwhile to consider. You can attack into like to two 3s and not worry. Are we on the draw again? Or are we on the play this time? I think I said we were on the play, right? Please? Oh, hold on. Hello? God damn it. I never get to be on the play. Blood Fountain. Oh, that's cool. Good turn 1 play while you're not doing much important. I assume you're, yeah, I was gonna say, I assume you're vampires. Fucker. Okay. Sir, please relax for one moment. Like, calm down. You've spent your entire hand already, basically. You have a 3/3. Like, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, but I have a bunch of garbage I'm gonna put in front of it now. And you're gonna run out of gas. Please. Sir. I will not block my 2/3 into your 3/3. That is a silly block. I will do no such thing. This creature can't block. Whenever you sacrifice, target creature can't block this turn. Okay, that's pretty solid. That's going to cause a lot of damage, actually, to us. So you know what? Let's play this a little bit differently than I was going to do. Let's go Fear of Death on the Epicure. What is an Epicure? I ain't never heard that word before. Hold on real quick. Let me go to my favorite website, Google. Epicure. Epicurean? No, Epicure. Okay, let's try Epicurean maybe. As Epicurean as an adjective, someone like a snob, a rich person, basically. Okay. Who's attackers? I will not attack. I know you can't block, but still. You might try to pump this guy up a bit. Although you're gonna sacrifice a blood vial to attack through anyway, so maybe pointless. I don't know. Maybe I should have attacked. Oh, you're saving your blood vials. Interesting. Actually, a smarter play too. If I'm being honest, I should have attacked. Missed 2 damage for no reason, basically. You're making so much blood. What the hell, dude? Also, Jacob, no. Let's go wilds here. Let's go spore crawler here. Now we're gonna sit on defense. We're gonna try to block whatever we can here. What's interesting is whenever you block 1 or more blood tokens, how often do you sacrifice multiple blood tokens in a single time? I imagine it's like a spell effect where it's like sacrifice 3 blood tokens, do this thing type deal. I can't imagine it comes up too often. I don't know if they have a combat trick, or maybe they just don't understand how blocking works. But once I declare a block, you can't make yourself not blocked. I'm sorry to say, Prince Triga, or you just don't care. Okay. You want to make the trade. I'm perfectly fine with this trade. I was worried you were going to sneak in a lot of damage with these blood vials, but you know what? Okay. I'll draw a card. I love this. I am very happy to see how this is playing out. I will... What do you want more of here? I think I want more blue. We have green in hand, but we're about to play a bunch of it. But I don't see it as being as important. Blue, we have times we're trying to hold up counter spells and stuff like that. Fine either way. That was just bizarre, though. I guess they can Blood Fountain it back at some point. Not a huge deal, but it's just weird that they just didn't make it unblockable. Trying to figure out what I want to play here. I am sad that Jacob got milled, but you know, such is how this works sometimes. We have 3 creatures in graveyard. I'm down just to drop a millipede. Start beating in. Okay, you get your. I don't get what this person's doing, man. You're freaking me out. They're making really weird decisions. I don't like it. What's your end game? This millipede has been pretty solid for us, by the way. It's been like the worst it's been as a 4/4, and it's been like a 6/6, and like I can definitely see it, you know, being better. Like obviously it can be better sometimes too, but it's been performing better than I expected it would. It was nice to see. Yeah, I get it. You got a lot of blood. I understand. You gotta do something with the blood. We're gonna go Recruiter into Cat, guys, because it's a bit more mana effective. Mana efficient, whatever you want to call it. You want to trade? I'll trade my 5/5 for your 4/4. I'm okay with this trade here, honestly. No, you don't want to make the trade. Okay, well. I tried my best. And I don't hate just chump blocking with Cat Guys here. We can put the aura on Millipede, and then Millipede can start drawing us some cards. Be pretty sweet. Now, this Celebrant has Menace, so we need to block it with 2 creatures. Important to note. There's the Hypnotist, of course. Let's see if they remember the ability to sacrifice blood to the effect. Hello? Okay, so they do not want to sacrifice any blood this turn, it would appear. Just fine. Not a problem. Okay. We're gonna probably want to pop this spider sometime soon as well. Let me think. Play the Geist. We want to swing in. If we swing in, we can hit. Then we have one less blocker. So we're going to sacrifice the spider and probably end up using it as like just a bunch of jump blocking here. I think we try to race at this point. I'm just trying to figure out, we can't attack with the Recruit very easily, though, is the issue. It'll just block it with the Celebrants then. I think we swing in with this, and I think we swing in with Cat just to get it in the graveyard so we can turn it into the Curiosity aura. But we can actually, you know what? I'd probably rather use it as a chump blocker. Oh, I forgot about Epicure, yeah. Okay, yeah, whatever. That's fine. We'll play Geist. And we'll hold up... oh, this is activated as a sorcery. Let's pop this now, actually, then. It's pretty good. Oh, does it count itself? I think it counts itself, because it said 4 before. Oh no, another Hypnotist. That's actually kind of a big deal. They're going to be very... his creatures are going to be very unblockable. It's going to be hard to block. If he pays to equip the Finery, he's not going to have any mana up to Blood Vial. He's looking at his vials. He's realizing the issue. How are you gonna swing? No swing. Okay. Oh, that's a good draw. Okay. So we're gonna kill the Celebrants here. No doubt about it. And the best you can hit us back for here is 7. So I think we just swing in. We just swing in. These can't even block. So the most you can stop us, we deal 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 13 damage. And that's if he actually has the heads up ability to block with the Millipede with Gluttonous Guest. We're coming in with a near lethal swing here. We're drawing a card off of what's it called? Off of Cat 2. If he blocks Cat, we just win. Okay, that's maybe like the worst block you could have done. Nope, okay, that's a better block. I think that's still lethal or close to it. There you go. Definitely not the best played there on my end. But, I mean, I don't know what that guy was doing. He was just sitting there with this pile of vials and these hypnotists and was like, what if I just swung in and lost my creature? Very strange. Very, very strange playing. I mean, we're at a pretty low rank. So it kind of makes sense, I suppose, but like, you know. I figured it would be a little bit better than this, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Let's make it weird? Hell yeah, let's make it weird. It's got like a this is a Northern Lion fan playing Magic the Gathering. That's pretty funny. This is a pretty good curve for us. Turn 1 wilds, turn 2 mulch. Of course, our opponent goes first because why would we ever go first? And then turn 3, probably Spore Crawler. Maybe we'll hold up counter spells if something weird's going on, but I mean, there's something weird going on for sure. This fucker. Don't take my mulch. I mean, you can only take my mulch. Actually, it's the only target. Okay, well, fuck you. Well, these counter spells just got a lot worse too because they're aware of my counter magic now. Okay. I don't want to speak ill, but this card is not great. So I feel pretty good about this game. Not saying we're going to definitely win. But I'm just saying, if you're playing Vampire's Kiss, that means you're not playing actual good cards instead of it. So maybe they're like a heavy blood token themed deck. Who knows? Maybe where he's going to play, you know, Mountain into Blood Hypnotist and then refuse to use the ability. Right? Doom Dissenter? Okay. We're gonna play the Spore Crawler here for sure. If I'll trade the Spore Crawler for a 2/2. If they want to swing in, I'll block and swing back. Undead Butler, what does this do? Mill 3. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's a cool card. Art on this is for a common. Like, look at that art. That's sick. Okay, you're some sort of legendary mythic rare. So what I've gathered here is that we can't let this butler die, because if it does, they're gonna get back Henrika, and Henrika is gonna just absolutely take over the game. So good to know. Good to know. Hold on, I'm thinking, game. I'm thinking. Hold on, give me a second. Put this right here. Not attack. Because he will block with the butler. And I will lose the game. They missed a land drop, by the way. I just realized that now. That's good to know. We do not want you to get the Henrika back. I mean, maybe if they miss more land drops, I mean, if they're missing land drops, yeah, they're gonna stack the blood vials to draw into it. Archghoul of Thraben, what the fuck? You should, if you're still missing lands, you should sacrifice the other blood token now, bud. You only milled one land too. Your deck should be chock full of them. Just unwilling to sacrifice the blood token. That's incredible. The stubbornness is just out of control. You know, we got to attack in eventually. I think we can build up a pretty big board here. Just thinking. I don't want to lose the Geist. We can attack with Spore Crawler, and we have actually the Siphon Essence. It's not that big of a deal if this Butler dies. We shouldn't let it like block us forever, basically. And they want to double block here to kill the Spore Crawler. That's fine. We get a card draw. If we hit a Forest, we get to play Glorious Sunrise off of it, which is really nice. Forest? Enjoy your zombie, bitch. I don't care. Get Henrika back. See if I care. What exiled? Oh, it exiled itself. Yeah, duh. Ooh, baby. Okay. So now we Sunrise. Unfortunately, it's post-combat, so we don't get the effect this turn. But now we just sit here under Sunrise, and we just wait. We have a 3-power creature, so we can just draw cards. We'll outvalue them eventually. Yeah, they can draw lands, they just don't have enough mana to play Henrika, though. Henrika, as you can see, costs 4. And we'll hold up Siphon Essence for when Mr. Weird plays it. Okay, that's a farmer. I'm okay with Fear of Death on this. If you transform, it still like does nothing. So who cares? I will draw a card. Thank you. Jacob! Make this a 0-2. You can chump block the flip, but again, you flip it, it's still a 0-3 now instead of a 0-2. It's not a huge deal. Now the question is, and I think we do want to do this, we can play Jacob here, and we have Geist Snare still available to us, which I think is pretty sick. Like at this point, like how do you compete with this value engine? Like I'm sorry, opponent. Henrika's pretty cool, but it is just a creature. Jacob is the truth. Don't, opponent, please just don't do it. Don't do it to yourself like this. But you've seen my hand. You know that there's counter spells. Okay, well, no. Can't believe you tried to do our hero Jacob like this. I mean, you know, this doesn't do anything. Yep, he's swinging in his -4/2. Oh no. I will choose not to block here. Despite my better judgment, I am not blocking. I would prefer to not lose Jacob for no reason. I don't know what on earth you could try to do with Desperate Farmer. Like maybe you think I would block as a joke and you'd give it +8/+8. I don't know what would happen. But ain't happening today, at least. We'll just flip Jacob here, I think. I don't see why not. Exile Skulker. We'll pay. Oh, no, we can't pay because we need to hold up counter mana. Never mind. You almost got me. You almost got me. We'll play Ripsaw. Not this time. You almost tricked me. Should have played Skulker instead, actually, I think, but whatever. I will continue to draw cards if you don't mind. I don't know, man. Here, it doesn't do anything but have -2, -0. End the turn there. Eventually, this Ripsaw is going to do some work for us too. Okay. I mean, again, you see it, you know. Wait, did you not know about this, actually? Hold on. It doesn't show the revealed symbol. Maybe they didn't know I had this counterspell? I thought they had seen Siphon Essence before. Maybe I'm losing my mind? Either way, I'm sorry, opponent, about that. If you were expecting to play that Henrika, my bad. Honestly, let's pop the Blood Vial now. Who cares about a stinky island? Oh, come on. Come on! Okay, well. Exile an island, actually. Yeah, exile an island. Forests are valuable because of Ripsaw. I'll just keep drawing cards if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Oh, the Screaming Swarm is here. Hell yeah. Love the Screaming Swarm. Okay. I'm surprised they haven't conceded yet. They must have some pretty good cards in hand here. Apparently I had a land still available. I have they have 2 turns to kill me, because I have lethal in 2 turns right now. They could bring back Henrika, and I don't even know how they would stop me. Innocent Traveler. At the beginning of your upkeep, any opponent may sacrifice a creature. If no one does transform the Traveler, it's +2/+. Oh, you can have that. That's fine. That's no problem. Enjoy the 3/3. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. This is gonna be good. Put the Millipede down. It'd be fun. What am I milling here? Come on. Okay, we got it. We're entering the danger zone here of cards in deck, so let's be a little bit more cautious, maybe. We will give this to the Gutter Skulker though, because he can chump block for quite a while right now. I just want to play Gutter Skulker and attack in for 6 unblockable, and by 6 I mean on 7, because we're gonna make Glorious Sunrise activate here too. And get a +1 attack. Oh, creatures get trample as well doing this? That changes the math here a little bit, huh? Now let's just do the 7 unblockable. No trample, no thank you. Very unfortunate that the Screaming Swarm couldn't get in there, but maybe next time. I just realized Screaming Swarm is like an anti-mill, or anti-self mill safeguard. You can use the 3 mana to put it back on top of your deck. Then as long as you find a way to mill it before you... Or you have to draw it again too, so it only works once, I guess. You could play it and then sacrifice it somehow, then it would work. I didn't realize I was waiting for me. My bad there, opponent. Wasn't trying to BM. Put down a Spirit too, why not? You can have your Traveler. It's fine. I decline. Interesting how it goes from human to full-on vampire in the transformation. I figured it would have said like vampire on the front half, and then on the second half too. I feel like the front half of this card should be a little bit stronger, right? Like 4 mana for a 1/3, bad. Just a bad value in general. Dying to Serve, I'm sorry to say, opponent, but it's a little late for Dying to Serve. Mind Leech Ghoul. No. Don't exploit it. Don't exploit it. Don't exploit yourself. Please no. For the love of God, no, my swarm. My swarm. No! Ooh, coward. Can't believe you do this to me. That's GG though. We do have lethal on board here. Very much so. You can swing in with the invader for fun, but I'm going to block it just to really BM. Okay, well, bunch of free lands. I'll gain 3 life. And yeah, that's it. Game over. GG. Cool. We're doing pretty well in this draft. What was that? 4-1 right now, I think? Something like that. Where are we at? Oh, we're at 5. We're at 5-1. Dang, we might be able to, not 7-0 because we've already lost once. We might be able to get a 7-win draft here. Honestly, I didn't think this deck would be that good. I mean, Jacob, obviously, fucking monster of a card. But Sunrise also proving to be pretty useful. I wish we had more recursion. I wish we had like 1 or 2 Eternal Witness effects. There's any, like, just to get card from your graveyard back to your hand would be nice. But not a huge deal. I like this opening hand too. Spore Crawler. Be fine. Would like a 2-drop maybe? And of course, as always, we're on the draw. Kind of uncanny how often it's happening here, but I don't hate being on the draw with this hand. I would like some extra time to draw some cards that are 2 mana. That's 4 mana, so you know what? Screw you, game. Oh, it's the mirror. Do you have a 2-drop? Do you have Jacob, maybe? Oh, Spider. Spider's a good one. Us, unfortunately, not as lucky to draw a Spider. Not a big deal. I think we'll actually play Stalker here. Just so we can, it's not, we're not trading. Well, that's pretty sick, actually. I like this guy. Also, dang, our opponent's playing 3 colors. Very bold. This has to be a combat trick. But we have to take the chance to try to kill Torrens here. Because if we get lucky and we can kill him right now, if this is just the weirdest bluff in the world, and we take this here, it's pretty sweet. I don't care about Stalker too much. Yeah, they definitely have a combat trick here. Okay. Hitting 4 mana here is nice. I'll play our Cruel Witness, be mana efficient right now. Want to swing in again? I don't think they want to swing in. Yeah, I figured. Maybe we should have played Stalker actually there instead, huh? I don't know. We'll play it now. We're going to be on defense no matter what we're doing here, basically. How many creatures I got in the graveyard here? 2? Okay. Spirit, not the biggest deal in the world, because we do have our, first off, our 3/3 flyer and our own Spirit as well to block it. Okay. Start chipping in with the Skulker here, I think. And I think we just gum up the ground to the best of our ability. And we just try to attrition our way out of this one. So it's going to be hard against Spawner. Spawner is not exactly easy to attrition out of. But our opponent seems to have run out of gas, and we still have a decent number of cards still in hand. I don't mind trading Crawler for Torrens here. You can block here. They swing with the Spider, we can block there too. This is a wild... I mean, they're swinging just a train, basically. That's pretty crazy. Don't mind this. Could always be a combat trick here, but this doesn't seem like a combat. If this was a combat trick, they would probably also have swung with Torrens here too. Although maybe not. Either way. Yeah. That's pretty good for us, I would say. All in all. Creatures in the graveyard is good too, because we can scab them. How many do we have in here? Just Crawler. Okay, this is good. We can go... I think we swing in with this again. Go Scab. Exile Crawler and Stalker. Still have Ghast up here. I should Blinding Gas someone, I'm just not really sure who. That's the cool thing about training, I guess, is that it's kind of neat how you can, like, give something mine, like, give something one of these auras. Put that in my graveyard? Absolutely put that in my graveyard. You can give something an aura, and then it's like, you know, oh, I can train it back up, though. Again. We have a pretty good board defensively, though. Like, Apprentice Sharpshooter's not making it through anytime soon. And we've got the air stopped, and we got the ground pretty well gummed. All in all, pretty solid. I've drawn so many lands, dude. What the heck? Keep the board stalled. That is perfectly. Eventually, I mean, we win in 4 turns. Okay. We can maybe get a little bit friskier here if we wanted to, but I don't know if I want to, is the problem. Yeah, let's save Fear of Death for them dropping a bomb. As it stands here, we're winning this game. Let's try to be more reactive. Okay. I mean, that didn't feel like it was over quite just yet, but I guess maybe they just didn't think they had any removal. Cool. I will accept your concession. Weird card. Torrent's kind of cool. Weird card. You know, obviously very reminiscent of what's his? Oh fuck. Oh man, I forget the card now. Monastery Mentor? Is that what it is? The 3 white, make a 1/1 with prowess. Monastery Mentor. Yeah, Monastery Mentor. Okay, good. Don't wanna lose any cred here by forgetting the names of important cards. Yeah, very Monastery Mentor-esque, but they seem to be playing too many creatures. I don't think they played any they played like a couple non-creature spells, but they didn't get much out of it. Oh, it was actually no, it made them off of creature spells, right? So never mind. I don't know what the problem was there. That should have been a really sick card. Either way, whatever. We're finally on the play. We have no cards to play, but we're finally here on the play. Gore dub? More like gore dumb. I'll start with an island. Maybe they'll think we have a bounce spell like what is it? Alchemical something? I forget what it was called. If you want to hit me with that wolf, please, by all means, hit me for 3. I will accept it. Yo, everyone's playing green-white, dude. No Snarl? Okay. Sporeback Wolf. We'll probably play Cruel Witness here next turn before playing Rural Recruit. What does that do? Excuse me, hold on. Oh, you've ramped. Okay. The Witness can block the Sporeback right now. I'll snap block the Sporeback Wolf here. I don't think you have a combat trick. I think you're trying to sneak in with the Snarling Wolf. What do you do? Okay, that's pretty scary if I'm being honest with you. We played this. Not too worried though. I think we can value you out. You want to swing in for 3? By all means, feel free. I'll trade Boar for Wolf. I'll chump here. Not chump, I'll just bounce here. And I'll maybe even trade the Recruit for a 1/1 too. Not the worst thing in the world. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. You can't do that. You fucker. Whatever. Fine, I guess. I think they're gonna beat us. If I'm being honest here, I don't think we can stabilize this. We take the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage and maybe 9. 7, okay. Whatever. You have a follow-up? No, you should have pumped your wolf then. What are you doing, bud? What are you plotting? What do you have? Okay. We're gonna try to pop the wolf strike before they attack, because I don't want them to get that bug. What are you planning? Hate that. Now, they should be incentivized to put this on their werewolf, because they want to transform it. I don't know, wait for the... We could... It's risky. If they put it on something else, we're going to be fucked here. I think they're putting it on the werewolf. Exactly. Okay, good. I wanted to make them whiff the Dormant Grove trigger, too. I don't know what your combat trick is here, buddy, but I gotta take it. I can't let you just get in here for free. You fucker. Okay, well. Now we've learned something new, I suppose. I don't love this, but we're in a very much a desperate time situation here. Hello, mischievous catgeist. I hope you enjoy your fucking chainsaw sword. What do you do? Oh my god. Well. Let's mulch first, see what we get. 2 lands in. Oh, hey, look at that. Pretty sweet. Can you get out of here? Let me look for a second. So, we have 5 mana. We could... maybe we gotta take one more turn on defense here. I think you make this guy the shittiest creature in the world. I milled 2. Okay, cool. Just thinking. You can... Here's the problem, right? So you can go Grove on Wolf. But I'm okay with that trade, I feel like. Because you can go Grove on Wolf and then pump. And we'll trade Catgeist for Wolf. But we're still on the back foot here. We try to go aggro, but I think we lose that race too. But it's pretty close, honestly, because we train as well, which is pretty important. I think we gotta play defense, which sucks. It sucks to play defense here in this position. Especially because this Dormant Grow's gonna be giving him value over time on these bugs. You put it on the wolf. And we trade. We do get to put the Catgeist Essence on the Spirit, though. You have no creature with reach. We will be drawing a card every turn, so we might be able to get back into this. We also have the Ripsaw, too, which is nice. I will not sacrifice a forest here. No. That is not a good draw. But we're stable-ish. What the fuck is that? We are no longer stable. Oh god. What the fuck is this? Vigilance, reach, trample, exile, graveyard, you gain 5. This fucking, what a, I don't know if that was a top deck, but fuck you, buddy. You chump here, I guess, just absolute survival strats. A horrific draw. Gotta put this on the Spirit. Swing. No sack. You can't block me. What do we draw? Anything. Anything. Okay, we're not hanging in really, but we're trying. We're trying our best here. Exile these. 3, 6. We lose. We take 3 trample here no matter what. Yeah, he's done the math. Okay. That was a close one though. I don't mind losing that game. Good job, opponent. You have a nasty deck for sure. That Brambleworm fucked me. I would have loved to see that in my draft at any point, but no problem. And we have one more crack at it though. We're at what, 6 wins still, right? I think. Or are we at 5? We're at 5 or 6. One of the two. We're at 6. Okay, cool. Just gotta get one win. Ares, like the God of War. That's pretty metal, dude. And you're playing what? Isn't that like the Planeswalker like Huatli or something? Great opening hand though. I gotta say real quick. This one's a keeper for sure. And we're on the... Again, I complained the entire draft. Gotta say, happy that we're actually on the play for these last 2 games. Swamp into... What the fuck is this? You fucker. You fucked me. You fucked my Mischievous Catgeist. What's the flip side of this? Okay, that's pretty sick. I won't deny it. Let's get double blue here for our Scab eventually. Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna ruin you. I don't know how yet, but I'm gonna use this Wolf Strike to kill your mirror curtain, whatever this is, and then you'll be sorry. Maybe I can trick you into thinking I have a combat trick here. Doubtful, but still. Maybe. Ooh, okay. Skulker is a nice get here too for us for sure. Let's just attack and see what happens here. What do you got for me, opponent? Want to block? I have a combat trick. He saw the bluff. Okay, well, I don't have a combat trick. I can't believe you didn't fall for this. I think we just developed the board here still. And we'll mulch next turn. Unless we draw a land. If we draw a land, we play Gutter Skulker and we start getting in some damage. Maybe they'll kill Gutter Skulker and then we can put Gutter Skulker on the Catgeist. Honestly, you should have played the Spider first, because self-milling here is probably valuable for us. You've decided to transform, huh? What are you gonna do? Mill my Gutter Skulker? I have bad news for you, bud. If I draw a land, you're fucked. I would probably get rid of, like, maybe Wolf Strike. I see the Eye and the Scab. Maybe the Scab is the way to go. Okay. You're so lucky. Okay. Wanted that land, but whatever, no big deal. Let's mulch first. Yeah, it's a bunch of Evolving Wilds, but that's honestly pretty good for us. Can't really attack. But if they attack us with the Revealing Eye, then we get to swing in with the cat guys unless they have a following creature to play. So we'll see. Come on. Let's go. Ares, let's hustle here a bit, huh? You fucker. Swing in, I dare you. See what happens. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're afraid of my cat, you coward. Forest here seems fine. I kind of want to go Mold Graft here, I think, actually, because if we play Mold Graft now, we can Wolf Strike it, and then the cat guys can just start getting it on its own. And it's gonna be pretty big. It's gonna be at least a 6/6, 7, yeah, 7/7 here. They better have removal, or else I'm gonna start just really fucking you up. What do you got, opponent? This Millipede kills you in 3 turns too, so it's like a... Oh, you got Sunrise! Well... About to fuck you up still. Enjoy your card draw while you can. You should have swung, by the way. I'm sorry to say, but you should have swung, because now I'm just going to Wolf... I mean, I guess I could have double blocked. I don't know. Debatable. Actually, never mind. I take it back. We're gonna Evolving Wild here. Kill your Revealing Eye. And just absolutely pummeling you here. They've, like, only played their curtain, though, basically. Oh, our own Sunrise. We should have actually popped this, you know, tiny misplay. We should have sacrificed the Evolving Wilds before attacking with the cat, because we would thin the deck out of lands. This is not the card you want to see here if you're our opponent here. Although I guess it does trigger a Sunrise, so you get to draw a card. Which is nice. We're gonna be swinging in like an MFer though coming up here. Like they're gonna have to put up more blockers here. You can draw, but you might want to actually gain life at this point. Oh no, you have a handful of junk. It looks like. Gain 3 life. Okay, I figured. What are you doing? You passing? Okay. We're gonna do some fucked up shit. They're playing Sunrise while they're behind, and Sunrise can catch you up. We're playing Sunrise while we're ahead. And when you're ahead with Sunrise, you can just put someone in the dirt. Okay, what do you get? Nice, I agree. It is a good card. What do we want? And I think here we actually want the 3 mana effect, because we're gonna put out the Stalker here. Do we attack with the cat? Honestly, I think so, because it being in the graveyard's pretty good for us too. If they kill it with their Socialite, A, they're taking 7 damage. But B, we'll have it in the graveyard and we can put the enchantment on someone else. Pretty solid here, I'd say. We'll Gutter Skulker first. And if they somehow clear our board out, like I don't know like how they would even. If they kill Millipede specifically, we'll have Gutter Skulker here to Sunrise still. I guess in theory they can just keep gaining life. If Skulker's our only card, if they gain life, eventually the Skulker can't kill them. They'll always be at parity there. I'm not too worried though about it. I mean, it's a redraw. If you want to attack him with the Socialite, be my guest. I'm not gonna... I can't block. I wouldn't block if I could. It's fine. Mulch. Not a good draw. You gonna Sunrise from mana, life, or card draw? What are you doing? Probably card draws, my guess. I think you need to dig your way out of this with actual. Oh no, you're going life gain. Interesting. I need to stop drawing cards, dude. You know, I kind of wanted to put Catgeist on the Skulker, but I think I'm just going to put it on Millipede and Slam here. I don't know, they might have a combat trick, and if they do, like, fuck me, I guess, but... I'm not that worried. You're just taking that 7? That's crazy, dude. Well, Geistlight Snare is worthless here. They have 7 mana. There's almost no way this is actually going to be able to counter a spell. Or... yeah, they have 8 mana. I don't know, you got a 7-drop you want to play, bud? Be pretty funny. What are you looking at your graveyard for? Those aren't going to help that much. You can play Wedding Invitation. You can make this unblockable, I guess. Hit me for what? Like 6? Maybe? Like, what's your game? I don't get what your game plan is here. This doesn't do anything. It's a redraw. Is your hand just only lands? What's happening here, Ares? This is actually hilarious. Get got, nerd. I don't know what your plan is here. It doesn't do anything. Like, you would swing in for 6 lifelink. I crack back for like 13 damage. And now you don't even have black mana to play your curtains. It all fell apart for Ares, I gotta say. I'm sorry, bud. You gained life. Do the math. Yeah, you get to 11. I crack back for way more. Game over. We win. Best opponent was the last one. No offense, Ares. Like, but come on, man. You must have had like only lands in hand. I don't know what was happening there. But yeah, cool. 7 wins on my my first draft of the new set. Pretty cool, I would say. Clear shot. Oh, great card. Fantastic. It is actually pretty good. And you know what? I would not deprive you of seeing what we won here. So let's see. We get 6 packs of Crimson Vow. Let's pop them. Let's pop them open. Let's see what we got. Anything cool? Apparently I had one already, I guess. Oh, I got one mid-draft, I'm pretty sure, for like just experience for this new set. Okay, we got Bloodveil Purveyor. Pretty good prop. Maybe a standard playable card. 4 mana for a 5/6 flying trample is pretty sick. Some pretty significant downside on it, but you gotta, you know, work around it, I guess. Very good in limited, by the way. Very strong limited card for sure. Up next, Curse of Hospitality. Weird card. Basically, you play it on your opponent. All of your creatures have trample. And when you deal damage to them, you take cards off the top of their deck and can cast them. And you play this mostly for the trample effect, which is pretty cool, I guess. Also, fantastic art, though. You see this shit? This is crazy. What else we got in here? Yo, we got Sorin. Cool. I haven't looked at Sorin too closely yet. I don't know how good he'll be in standard, but the fact that he can -2 twice is not bad. He creates a pretty good blocker too. It's sort of like Arlen, where you're playing this just for like, you know, you play, you put a creature on the field, and then you hope it survives, and you get some more value out of it, maybe. Although I guess Arlen, when it's nighttime, swings in for as like a 5/5 haste trample, indestructible. So there is that too. So, whatever. Sorin will probably be good though. Maybe not like super impactful outside of standard, but probably a standard playable card. Sundown Pass. Sure. Seems fine to me. And here we've got Investigator's Journal. Oh, this is my man Jacob's book. Yo, Jacob, by the way, sick card. Here we got Creepy Puppeteer. Hate that. Probably a pretty good limited card, but hate this card in general. Ah, fucking nightmare. And last, yo, Toxrill the Corrosive. This guy is sick. Very cool card. Very flavor-wise, very cool. Just a neat card in general. A very like, EDH, like as like a. I don't think Slug is a good tribal, but if you're trying to play a Slug tribal, this is your guy for sure. Anyway, thanks for watching. Pretty long video, I know, but these, you know, if I do more of these, which I might do, they end up being pretty long. Yeah, goodbye. Thanks for watching. You know, hey, if you want to see more, leave a comment saying, "Wow, cool video. Thanks for doing it." Goodbye.